Hi, it's so nice that you're here to quickly get brainted with me. I'm your host, Laura, and welcome to my Mindful Storytelling podcast.
Hi, and welcome to another Quickly Get Brainted episode. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me rambling on about whole other and different topics than I usually talk about. So today I want to talk about chasing calm and chaos. It's maybe a little bit metaphorical and not really understandable when it's about chaos, because it can be a chaotic topic, quite literally. I have a huge problem with that, and maybe we can learn from each other. So let's just start with a question. Have you ever carefully planned your day, your week, maybe even a whole project, only to have everything suddenly change or even bits of it? A friend cancels last minute. The location for an event disappears. Someone makes a mistake, or you make a mistake, or life just throws you an unexpected curveball that flips your carefree structured plan upside down. So, what do you do? Do you, like me sometimes, panic a little, feel absolutely annoyed? You shut down, you go away, or you pretend it's fine while internally screaming, imploding, or are you even exploding? And honestly, with how our world is right now, a constant buzz, constant notifications, shifting plans, everything feeling fast. You can do everything. You can do it every day. You can do it tomorrow. You could have done it yesterday. So many possibilities, almost no limitations. And did anybody teach you how to conquer this fast and vast changing world? Because people didn't teach me. So maybe you feel alone with this, and maybe you're feeling totally overwhelmed. And you know what? It's really normal, especially when things suddenly change. So today I want to talk about this very common topic, give you kind of a menu how to handle those moments without losing your entire inner peace. So, let's start with a simple scenario. Imagine this. You've planned a dinner with friends. The restaurant cancels an hour before. I don't know, maybe the cook was sick. One friend even texts you, sorry, can't make it, and your phone battery is at 3%. On top of that, you realize you're behind on a work thing, a total random thought. And of course, just right now, you remember that someone was super shitty to you on the bus yesterday. You know that feeling? This tight chest, the rush of frustration, the thoughts like, why does this chaos happen to me and like at once? And why does even my mind feel chaotic right now? So many feelings rushing through your body. And suddenly, this weird, stingy feeling in your stomach or gut, or in the head, or in the back, or wherever you conditioned your feelings if chaotic stress kicks in. So, yep, exactly that. I'm pretty sure you just felt it. That moment is exactly what this episode is about. So now you know the feeling. Now to help answer this, I want to bring in two perspectives. I think you're going to find this quite interesting. Separated by centuries, but surprisingly connected. On one hand, we have Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who spent his life observing human nature and the chaos of both empire and everyday life. On the other hand, we have Brené Brown, a modern-day researcher who studies vulnerability, courage, and how we navigate emotional complexity in a fast-moving world. So, what do you think would Marcus Aurelius do? The old wise guy. Here is his insight. Of course, a little bit more translated to our modern world. But it basically goes like this. Marcus, the Stoic philosopher, would literally say, okay, just pause. What part of this can I control right now? He would point out that the events aren't the problem. It's the story we tell ourselves about them. It's as simple as time. It is like this question, what is the purpose in life? What is my purpose in life? There isn't a purpose. A lot of philosophers said there is not one purpose or any purpose. You are giving your life the purpose. And this is exactly it. It's exactly with stress situations or chaotic situations. It's the story, it's the chaos you define in this situation. So, what is the problem? So if your plans collapse, Marcus would recommend 3 steps. First, notice your first emotional reaction. Are you punching through the wall? Are you screaming? Are you getting really introverted? Are you getting frustrated? Are you crying? Or are you just freakingly annoyed? So don't judge it. Don't judge the problem. Don't judge the situation. And especially, don't judge yourself. Just catch it. Oh, wow. I'm so frustrated. Okay, then, let's move on. And maybe if you talk to yourself like to another person who you really don't care about, maybe this feeling doesn't get the rage of it. Step 2. Separate what you can and can't control. Restaurant closing is not on you. A friend canceling, not your domain. Your next decision, this is completely yours. Step number 3. Take the smallest next step. Not the fix everything step, just the next one. Maybe you switch locations. Maybe you ask a friend for help. Maybe you text, let's do a cozy night in. Or whatever, a compromise, you know? Maybe you cancel everything and then just take a bath. So all very valid. And I tend to do the last one a lot of times. But as long as the chaos doesn't get the upper hand, you're safe. A few last words about Marcus and what he always said. The obstacle becomes the way. Not because chaos is fun, but because your reaction builds character. He's the wise grandpa saying, breathe, kiddo, you got this. So, now another perspective, a modern expert insight. What would Brené Brown say? So Brené is basically that very smart older sister or aunt who you call and who calls you out kindly. Her angle is an emotional awareness plus vulnerability. What does this even mean? She would say, when sudden chaos hits, your armor comes up. So pay attention to which one. So this is it. Over-controlling, ? Shutting down, overworking, pretending everything is fine. She believes the real power move is to name what's happening. Something like, I feel overwhelmed because things change too fast. So why is that? Because if you're naming emotions immediately, this reduces emotional intensity. That's actually neuroscience, just by the way. And actually the thing I was talking about just a few minutes before. And the coolest thing is, Brené would offer 3 practical tools I give you hands-on. First step from Brené, the marble jar method. Small acts of trust can build resilience to others and especially to yourself, which comes in very handy in very chaotic situations. So celebrate tiny steps, texting someone honestly, choosing to rest, reorganizing calmly, and in the end, being kind to all of these things, to yourself and to others, even if they are disappointing. And just try to look in the mirror and be kind to yourself and love yourself. Step number 2, real-time gratitude. Not the cheesiest kind, but more like, okay, this sucks. I hate it. But at the same time, I'm grateful. I caught it early, so it interrupts panic spirals. Just the way you talk to yourself. These can be really subtle changes. For example, a word and how you express your emotions in your head, how you call them. Step number 3, ask a simple question. What do I need right now? And don't ask, how can I fix everything? Just try it differently. Like, do I need clarity? Do I need help? Do I need to talk to someone right now? Does a short walk help? Do I need 5 minutes to breathe? Or maybe your favorite song that calms everything down. It can change everything. And if you listen to other podcast episodes, you know that having anxiety, having stressful moments, and anger issues, that all collaborates under some chaotic situation. So if you combine all of them, all of your problems can go away. We are just scratching the surface here. BRAINTED is exactly for that, bringing a community together to not only scratch the surface, but to go deeper and even having the most realistic insights of emotions and ourselves and how to handle all their life. Because I can talk big words, I can talk in big words, but at the end, we all have to work on these things to get practical about it. But we are not quite done yet, so how do we bring Marcus and Brené together? Marcus is the structure, an old wise grandpa structure, something that calms you. But Brené is emotional grounding. She is something that opens your mind and your heart maybe to new feelings. You are the most important thing in this equation. Someone trying to survive 2025 without burning out is nearly impossible. So put them together, shake them up, and you get a simple formula for a simple, chaotic moment. So first, you pause. You stop your brain from running ahead. Second, name what you feel. Frustration, disappointment, overstimulation. Say it out loud or in your mind, or write it down, whatever you like. Third point, separate control versus no control. What can you control? Is it restaurant? You can't control. What you can control is always you. Always, always you. The fourth point, choose the smallest next step. It can be counting to 10. Get your pulse down. Listen to one song wherever you are. You can find a way. There's always a way. You just have to want it. Try to condition yourself for methods like this. This is why I'm here. I struggle with all these shitty things every day. But with BRAINTED, I try to remind myself calmly about these things. And talking to you, maybe one day you will talk back. I think this helps. Constant repetition, always training is like a muscle. You have to train it, you have to break it, you have to feed it, you have to love it, you take care of it. Life is exactly the same. It's hard work. And it's always consistency, reputation, every day, all the day, for the rest of our lives. Give yourself grace. Because you are not supposed to be a robot. You are a human. And it is totally fine that you have problems every day. We all have them. Please, let's not sugarcoat this. Just because this is a mindful storytelling podcast, we don't have to pretend. I don't have to pretend anything. Okay, this was a lot, and I think it would be nice to maybe separate this in 2 parts. So, a quick reality check. We are living in a world where anxiety is normal. Plans constantly shift. People cancel because they're overwhelmed. Our nervous systems are tired. Life feels unpredictable. So, chaos isn't a personal failure. It's literally the environment we are in. You're not bad at handling change. You're reacting to an abnormal pace of life. So if you really need to be honest with someone, send a message. Say, hey, plans have changed. I feel a bit overwhelmed. Can we pivot? Can we talk? Can we manage together? Seek out help to anybody. Try to reconnect with other humans and search for something that's similar, that helps you, not to overcompensate. Last but not least, here are 5 quick tools you can use today. Nothing fancy, but actually helpful. So the 30-second reset. Sit down, feet flat, try to ground yourself. Slow inhale, long exhale, your brain will reset. Number 2, write a 3-step rescue plan. What are my top 3 priorities right now? And What are emotional priorities? The third point, cancel one thing. Yes, you should really cancel stuff, guys. This is not working, wanting to have everything and do everything. Because if you break, you're not weak. Again, you're just a human. It's okay to concentrate on one thing. And if that even doesn't work out, maybe it's just not the right time or the right place or your right mindset or whatever. If you try to carry 10 things at a time, maybe something will fall on the ground. Number 4, voice note a friend maybe. A simple I need help also goes like, today went sideways. Needed to say it out loud. Maybe there's going to be an instant relief. You don't even need an answer back. You can sometimes, just write your thoughts down or maybe talk to your phone, like just take a memo and never send it. That sometimes helps so much. I think this is the reason why everybody has a podcast. Well, last one, number 5, mini decision rule. This sounds so nice. It makes me happy just to have this as a point on the sheet. If it takes less than 3 minutes, you can do it. You can do every task that takes less than 3 minutes. If it requires emotion, you should pause. If it drains you, please postpone. Or please just recheck if it's really worth it. If this, whatever it is, drains you. It can be hard. It can be stressful. It can even be annoying sometimes. Task or a situation or whatever. But if it drains you, please just stop. Really, don't be so immature about it like I am sometimes, because it won't get better. And the outcome will not be worth it. How can it? It drained you. It's not giving you anything back. Whatever it is. This is very vague right now. I'm sorry. But now we're here at the end, and some closing words here. Chaos isn't going away, but reaction can change. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be stoic all the time. Please give life a nice purpose. Don't need to pretend things don't bother you. You can be emotional about things. It's just the way how you communicate them. That's all. That's the solution to everything. If you communicate about your emotions kind and calm, you can always talk about them. At the end, you just need tools. A little self-kindness, as I said, a little self-love. Please love yourself more. And maybe a mix of Marcus Aurelius whispering how to breathe and Brené Brown whispering, feel it and then choose how to feel it. And you're doing better than you think. And if you want to deep dive into Brené's practical advices, I highly recommend the episode from the Diary of a CEO, Brené Brown, The Power of Vulnerability. It's a full concrete toolkit how to manage anxiety, perfectionism, and fear of uncertainty in everyday life. Don't forget to stay brainted. It was so nice that you were here again. And I will leave you all the links below. Thank you for your patience. Have a wonderful evening, good morning, wherever you are, and bye-bye.